Well, welcome everyone to our Monday night call. It's actually just Brian and I right now, so just starting on time as we've committed to do. Fred it may not be joining us, or he may be late. He had a prior commitment that he couldn't reschedule, and I don't know where everyone else is. Uh,
We'll just wait. See who shows up.
No, I didn't want to not be here if somebody joined us late, but this is a little awkward. Where's our team? Come on, Monday groupers.
We're here.
We are.
We're having fun. Oh.
Well, did you all see the buy one get one BOGO offers out there right now?
Wow.
They just released this afternoon, and
we stocked up on so many things.
the stuff that's not going to be available anymore. And of course, we have our favorites, but moving forward, I'm looking forward to trying some of the new AMP products.
At some point.
Yeah.
Yeah. I just got 2 more Ignite.
Come on, Brian. You're supposed to be a little more forward thinking. I'm looking forward
I'm
to
looking
it.
forward to it.
Oh. All right. I'm so excited. You have no idea, Robin. I'm sitting here talking to myself for the past 2 minutes. I was wondering where everyone was.
Oh my gosh, that's no fun.
No.
But like my grandpa used to say, you got to talk to somebody intelligent every once in a while.
There you go.
Talk to yourself all day long.
Yeah.
We have peacocks.
Ah, fun.
Yeah, I talk to them.
That's great.
Yeah.
I hear they're pretty good pets.
Mm-hmm.
They're noisy and messy like geese.
Okay.
But they're beautiful.
Nice. Very nice.
So it looks like you're out near the garden. How is your garden growing?
Oh, very well. I've got some great tomatoes going there. I don't know if you can see them or not.
Nice. Yes.
Yeah, it's slow but sure.
Yeah. So, Fred, I don't know if you saw the note that Fred wasn't going to be able to join us. So, I guess since it's just the 2 of us, you know, well, 3, two screens.
Oh, there we go.
Ah, okay, we've got 4. What's the kitty's name?
This is Jinx, and her brother's name is Bond.
Okay, so now we got Ernest coming
Hi,
on.
Ernest.
So,
hello, Ernest.
yeah, looks like you maybe have been working out. Have the gyms reopened in your area?
Hello.
Hi, can you hear us, Ernest?
There we go.
Yeah, we hear you, Ernest. Oh, but you have you're muted. Can you hear us? Oh well, and off he goes. So anyway, what's been going on for you? Successes, challenges, anything that you want to share?
I tried to begin revamping the business for summer and for booths. Yes, we hear you. Can you hear us?
Can you hear us, Ernest?
Testing 1, 2, 3.
Yeah, it looks like you can't hear us, but we're talking.
No.
Okay, good.
Can you hear me now?
We can hear you now,
No?
just like the commercial.
What is going on?
So, well, we're just getting started here.
Hold on, guys. I got to get some power here, I think.
Yeah. Well, you're fine. We're going to continue on. So, Robin, you were sharing?
Yes, I was going to start. My intention was to start with a booth this week, and I did go to a flea market kind of a place to start, and gosh, there were only about 5 people there I did have some good conversations with 3 or 4 of the vendors, but people are slow to begin. So I went and tried another flea market, and that one was better. It's more of a, well, it's Hartville Market, which I think you're familiar with. It's more of produce and all different kinds of things. So the crowd was much better there. There were probably 100 people there. So it's slow,
Yeah.
and people are somewhat distracted, but they're still looking for weight loss, especially right now.
Yeah, it's just a matter of being able to connect with them. But I know our gym opened up last Tuesday, and you're right. People are really kind of being slow to get back out there. At least, you know, there was 2 people in my yoga class on Saturday morning, and I was the only person on Sunday. And today we only had like 5. So and normal class sizes range anywhere from, you know, 20 to 30 typically.
Wow, that's a big difference.
It is.
Keep going. Somebody's got to do this.
Yeah.
Yeah. So did you,
I think I'm on now.
you are,
Okay, great.
Welcome.
Thank you. Thank you. So yeah, the gym thing, did they call you guys? Did you get a notice or did they
We
call?
have emails.
Okay. So my
Yeah.
gym has an email. I haven't gotten anything.
oh,
Mm.
yeah. I thought California would be one of the last, but I know Chicago has been pretty much under a lockdown, and as well as New York. So, but it
Yeah.
looks like maybe you're going out and working on your own. You got your
Like, yeah, I
tank top and
bike and you know, do the inside routine on a daily basis. So trying to get back in the gym and do some strength training.
yeah.
Great.
Yeah.
So any successes or challenges or things that you want to share with what happened with your business this week?
Well, I had one customer that she was going to come on board with the intermittent fasting program a couple of weeks ago. And I may have mentioned it. Their daughter had a problem with her car. And
Oh, yeah.
they were going to have to buy her another car. And so she said she would get back with me in next month. And this was May. So I you know, dropped her a text today and said, hey, Tina, what's going on? I know you said you were ready to go. And she said, I am, but the air conditioner went out. The hot water heater went out.
Oh, it's one of those, it's
Right.
never going to be a good time.
When it rains, it pours. So, but she's cool. And she said, you know, just bear with her and she would come on board. Other than that, I have one new distributor, and unfortunately her daughter went into the hospital. And so, yeah, it's breast cancer.
Oh,
And she had to, one, a mastectomy, and she had a 3rd surgery. But she's, it's amazing how positive she's remaining through all of this. And she's having her daughter consume Super Mix during this whole process. And even her daughter, I haven't talked with her daughter, but she tells me she's in good spirits and, you know, she's going to beat this and she's on top of it.
yeah. I've heard
Yeah.
some good success stories with using the nutrition to support them through the treatment process, and maybe detox tea, you know, to help detox the liver would be a good thing, but gentle, because you don't want them to get you know, have stomach issues when they're but so just a gentle start it, like a slow steep, or you know, a short steep. That's what I'm trying to say.
And I've had even some customers tell me that even just consuming the Super Mix, it seems to move them readily. I
It
have
can.
yeah, right.
Yeah.
So, well, I don't have to tell you guys. It's
Yeah, so and you all got the memo. We need to have our auto ship set at 100 BV, and then we'll get our next one after the July conversion. We'll get 10% off of our first what do you call it, official Isogenics order when everything's integrated. So
okay.
make sure you're helping your people get to the 100 and let them know about it.
Yeah.
Did everybody see the buy one get ones today?
Yeah, we were talking about that. We got we ordered up a few things, and what else is going on?
How about with you guys? How are
Yeah.
things going for you?
You know, I just went through the sales report to try to make sure that I have everyone moving up on their auto ship if they're being a distributor, because I have a lot of people that are like 75,
Hmm.
and so those will add up,
Right.
I think, for my volume, but that doesn't help them if they want to get paid.
Good idea.
So
Yeah. And that's customers and distributors alike, right? No, just the distributors.
just the distributors. Although if you want to get paid as a consultant, then you have to have 100
100 BV.
to be active.
Right.
So
Good.
yeah. Anything else that we could, any problems that you might be looking for some solutions or possible way to approach a problem or a person or
No, I don't have anything.
okay.
Just
How are you explaining to the new people that you approach? How are you explaining the switch from Zija to Isogenics with less than one sentence? Or just not explaining it. Just not explaining it at all.
Explaining it at all until we get further into the process and they have to, if they're making an order, then it would become more relevant because they have to go to Zija to make the order. But other than that, it's really not, I haven't really been talking about it too much, and just
Good.
working on any of the Zija products we know are I call them the legacy products, the ones that are going to go forward. And I think that was in an email. It wasn't specifically spelled out, but when you looked at the product availability and whatnot, it seems like it's the Super Mix, XM Plus, Smart Mix, Premium Tea, Triadic made the cut.
Good.
I was really excited about that because that's one of my must-have products. And a couple of Zangos, the Zango juice and the Reserve, I think, were the other two products.
Good.
Oh yeah, and in the tune, the 30 the 30 box, the regular in tune. So that's 8. So
good.
What about what's happening with the Omeo line?
Well, you know, they're pretty much going away. They did another run with that sanitizer, ProShield sanitizer, and Isogenics has their own line of essential oils. And I think, you know, with Dr. Plant being the
Chief.
you know, he was basically the father of the whole Mameo line and the essential oils. And so I think with the technology that Isogenics didn't have, that technology, the mass spectrometer machine and all those, you know, the certified technology where they were certifying the oils. So I think they're going to be bringing that over. And so then there's going to be oils, so it's just a matter of which ones. I
Right.
mean, you
And
know,
we have
as
seen
far
that
like,
Yeah, because I only
They already have a small selection of oils.
yeah. And
Mhm.
so if you need lavender or tea tree or something, I think those are already available, like on isogenic side. But some of the blends may
Mhm.
not be available.
Has anyone been able to get the countdown to isogenics video to work that was on Facebook today on Debbie's page and maybe Pat Anderson's
No, I
page?
haven't tried it yet, but
I
I know
can't get it to work.
it
It's
just did.
just, yeah, the website itself just says this website doesn't work. It's isogenics.com though, so it
Yeah,
is
so
to
maybe
work.
there was some upgrade, or maybe it was a bad link. I don't
Reload,
know. But
reload.
I noticed this afternoon when we were placing our BOGO order that the Zija website was really slow,
Okay.
really slow. I was attributing that to, you know, there's probably a lot of people that are logging in trying to get their free products. And one thing you might want to do is, if you do order, double check your invoice, because I didn't get the free on the plant protein, so I called and they were immediately able to get that as
Good.
a replacement order. But you don't want to wait, because they're
Might be
only
gone.
yeah only available for as long as it is.
Yeah. And just to address, Robin, what you were saying about that one sentence, and Brian mentioned it, you know, hey, look, I know all of us have been around about the same time. I mean, I tell people all the time, you know, guess what? I'm more excited than ever. Zija just merged with industry great isogenics. You gotta come on board. You gotta do this. Yeah. So
Well, hello, Fred, and welcome. We're excited to see you, because we were fizzling out here.
Hey,
We started the meeting alone.
what? The leader guy wasn't showing up and people played hooky?
I
No way.
guess, but
Hold on a
I
minute.
hit record right on time.
All right, good. Well, I'm going to be able to watch the recording.
You're
Yeah,
gonna have to look at us two for a minute. I think
That's okay.
Robin was the first one on after us.
Yep, good for you. Yeah, listen, apologies for that. I'll fess up and tell you exactly what happened. I don't know if you were on Saturday morning's training, but I had Mac McDonald and Pat Terry sharing. A couple of you were on that. It was, you know, as far as I was concerned, when everything was said and done, I said, man, this training was out of the park, perfect timing, exactly what we needed. And probably 3/4 of the way through the broadcast, I realized I had never hit record.
Oh.
I mean, I could have just shot myself on the spot. I mean, I was devastated, mostly because it was so good. It was something that I would clearly want to archive, at least for a while, at least for the next few weeks, to bring somebody to, you know, in terms of, you know, casting vision. That was more important to me, to see the people casting the vision of what was going to happen. And so many of our team members, they need a wake-up call. They need a cattle prod up their backside or something, you know, pay attention to what's going on, you know, but everybody was on board with redoing the broadcast, which is, you know, here's the problem. Take those 4 people and try and figure out when they've got their next free time available.
Right.
You know, the scheduling on that was absolutely a joke, and it came down to Monday at 5 o'clock. So that's why I couldn't join you. I want you to know there's very little that would interfere from me committing to the time that I committed to being with you guys.
Yeah.
So we got a few minutes before I got to run. Bring me up to speed. What's happening, and more importantly, what do we need to be focusing on? We're at 21 days, I think it is, or 20 days for full integration. Okay, we're down to the wire. The final countdown. Did you like that intro I did for the Saturday morning training? I don't know if you caught that. I threw up, what is it? Not Genesis. Forget the group's name, but the Final Countdown, the song. And that was the title of the broadcast, you know, the Final Countdown. I just loved it. It hit me, you know, in the morning in the shower before Saturday, before I started. I go, I'll bet you I can find the song on iTunes. So anyway, we're at the final countdown, folks. 20 days is more than ample time to get every single person positioned at a higher level to take advantage of what's going to happen, because it's going to smoke. When we're not going to have to be building momentum. It's going to run away. The train's going to leave the station. What can I do to support your efforts, whether it's for you individually, whether it's, you know, for your team members? We don't want anybody to arrive on the 13th of July and miss the train. So talk to me. What can we do to make this thing happen for each one of you? Go ahead, Kate.
I was actually, when you joined us, and it's like I knew you were doing a recording or something, but all I was thinking was, did Fred make it to the gym?
Actually, you know, I'm going to fess up on that one too. I did not go to the gym today. That was on purpose, and it was because I really, really messed up my back on Friday. Was it Friday? Yeah, it was Friday. No, it was Saturday. Got a new printer. Let's see. There's that little white box there instead of the big black one that used to be over my shoulder. And their laser printers are real heavy. You know, I'm basically in pretty good shape. I got a pretty strong back. But I took the old one out, put the new one in, and unfortunately, when I lifted it, I turned.
Oh,
And
It only
the
takes one.
yeah, that's a bad thing, and mostly because I was tired and I wasn't thinking, and I'm so used to, you know, what most people would like, you know, getting the perfect thing and strap on their belt, and then I just pick the sucker up and let's go, you know, let's get on with the deal, right? And I felt the twinge when it happened, and it was only a matter of moments before all of a sudden it started coming on, and you know, I'm hoping I didn't do damage. I don't mind straining and that sort of stuff. You know, guess what? That's just an artifact of being an old guy and trying to do what the young bucks do. I'm going to get sore. I'm going to have muscle pulls. I'm going to have to, you know, for a couple of weeks, I've been backing off this shoulder. I already know it's damaged, and I just aggravated it. I mean, I know that stuff. You got it. It's an elbow. You know, we know that stuff. So I'm not going to go to the doctor because the doctor's going to go, oh yeah, here's some pain medication, and let's shoot you up with some steroids, and let's get some x-rays, and hey, we'll be able to get you in and out of surgery like that. No, thank you. But I'm going to go to the chiropractor.
Massage or
Well,
chiropractor.
I just got the letter. My massage gal, I haven't been able to get into the massage place, which is the reason why this shoulder has started to move forward again, because she's dealt with a lot of scar tissue in the back from a previous, you know, hey, I'll just lift this sucker up, no problem, injury. And I haven't been able to see her for months because of, you know, the COVID shutdown. And I just got the letter from her that she's got to go out of business. She can't keep going.
Oh, that's
you
too
know,
bad.
It's all, you know, it is, because I've had different massage therapists. I don't need to go to massage to get, you know, relaxed. I mean, you know, 3 fingers of scotch does the trick, right? Relaxing, I don't need that. I need physical therapy, and that's what she was able to do. So yeah, bummed about that. So anyway,
Epsom salt in the bathtub.
I'm sorry?
Epsom salt. Just lay in the
3
bathtub.
fingers of scotch. I don't have a bathtub anymore.
Yeah.
Our bathtub went away, so I have a handicap accessible shower.
Okay.
Right. So
Not fucked
anyway,
up.
yeah, chiropractor Wednesday at 2 o'clock. As soon as I can get in there, I'll let him evaluate it. If he thinks we need to do X-rays, we'll do some X-rays. Whatever. Anyway, I'm distracted here. Tell me a little bit about what can we focus on over this week for the upcoming Monday meeting?
Well, for us, we need to, I guess, get some more customers on our other legs so that we're fully balanced. And make the decision about whether, because we, do we like each have our own account, or do we, put it into, because I think that it says that you had to do it in a business name or something. So we'll probably just leave it the way it is, or kind of reactivate his account.
Yeah, I'll tell you what. Just because we're down to the wire here on the time, each one of you text me. Let's schedule a time where I can sit at my computer and I can look at the back office and see your genealogy. If you have questions about what you should be doing and what you shouldn't be doing right now, let's do it on one-on-one. Okay, I'll create the time. Can't create any more time. I will find the time to spend a few minutes with each one of you where I can, do intelligent thing. And that's probably something we should do, Ernest. Okay, because a lot of your stuff I'm doing off the top of my head because you're personal to me. We probably need to do this as well. Text me and let's put it together. I'm going to give you some general stuff. All right. You really do need to have your spouse or partner enrolled separately in this program. Okay. Even if all it is to count as a consultant, an active consultant, there'll be an advantage to you. All right. Secondly, depending, and this is why I need to look at your organization. Okay, Kate and Brian, I need to look at your exact organization and what your numbers are looking like. You may want to balance, okay, or depending upon your goals, you may want to not worry too much about it. Okay, this is one of the things I'm personally struggling with. Like most people, I have a large leg and a small leg. Here's what the difference is. That large leg will never, ever, ever be able to generate income for me. Ever. No matter what. Now, I have to make a decision. Am I going to go for title, a la, executive, 5 consultants on each side, or am I going to go for income?
Well, that's a no-brainer.
Income every time.
Well, see, there's a struggle there because you'd think there's a no-brainer.
Right.
However, for me personally, in the role that I've taken on, there is a valid reason for title. Okay.
To be that leader.
Because I'm a leader. Okay. And ultimately the income that I can produce is not something that's necessarily duplicatable, but the process to the rank is. And for the vast majority of people just getting started, that's what is going to be their objective. One consultant on each side, then 2 on each side, then eventually 5 on each side to hit executive. If they do that within the 6 months, I think it is 180-day time frame, they've got the full complement of bonus monies. They've got recognition. And what will naturally take place is one side of the organization will tend to grow faster than the other. That's the norm. And so, yeah, it's a challenge. I'm still working on it. Although at this stage of the game, I'm thinking that, for me and my business, go for the money makes the most sense. Because honestly, in today's world, as we merged with Isagenix, I'm kind of looking forward to being a small fish in a big pond. Okay, there's lots of advantages to being a small fish in a big pond. So
Yeah.
we'll see what I end up with, in terms of decision. So let's end it there. We'll regroup on Monday. But each one of you, text me. Let's find a time if you want, and I'll take a few minutes. I'll look at your back office, and I will give you my best assessment. Okay?
Thank you, Brad.
Thank you.
Sounds
All right.
good.
Yeah.
Top of the hour. I got to run. Good to see
Looking
you guys.
Bye.
Yeah, thanks.
See you later.
Bye.